Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms, honey. Listen, I spill pop culture tea every day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, grab a snack, pull up a chair, put that pillow over your tummy in that order, and order some Postmates, some Uber Eats, or go make yourself something, bitch. But my tea goes better with some food, bitch. If I could have anything right now, I would have some pita garlic chips with hummus. Ooh, girl, that made my nipples hard. Anyways, girl, we gotta talk about Hailey Bieber and Justin. I feel like we're not talking that much about them. Sebastian, you talk about them every day. No, bitch, I don't. Not anymore, because there's nothing really happening, bitch. I tell you this, when there's no headlines, there's no need to talk about people. But now there's headlines again, bitch. So fans are reporting that they believe that Hailey Bieber is allegedly miserable in her marriage and that it is all an act. So we are gonna do lecture time with Professor Sebastian Soto, and there's no extra credit here, bitch. Well, if you brought me some pita chips and some hummus, I'll give you the extra credit, bitch. I'll pass you, bitch. You don't have to take any more pop quizzes, because I am planning on making a lot of pop quizzes in the near future, bitch, okay? If I were a teacher, girl, it would be movie day every damn day, bitch. Anyways, okay, so the article says, all an act? Hailey Bieber fans think star is miserable with Justin after noticing behavior change as divorce rumors swirl. All right, so obviously we know that they were together in Coachella. Says, however, fans noticed the two spent much of their time apart as they attended different performances at Coachella. Most recently, some people questioned why the couple who tied the knot in 2018 opted out of the second weekend of Coachella. If you guys didn't know, Coachella is 2 weekends in a row. Somebody wrote, did you notice how they didn't show up at Coachella in the second week, even though they always do every year? The question comes, of course, after all this, divorce talk. I will tell you this. I was actually very surprised to see Justin Bieber at Coachella. I feel like everybody who was like a huge celebrity went the first weekend. We had like everyone from, Paris Hilton to Becky G to Taylor Swift to Justin Hailey. But the second weekend, I didn't hear nobody. The only celebrities who went, I feel like, were the only the performers. Somebody else said, every time they appear together, we can see that they are both miserable together. And their acting is very bad to prove otherwise. And the silence does not bode well at all. Bode well. What the hell does bode mean? B-O-D-E. Let me tell you something, best friend. I wish that I knew weird words. Do you know, like sometimes when I have conversations with people and they just bring out this really like scholastic word, I'm like, what in the crazy do you mean? Like, I don't say bitch, I'm like, you're right. I don't know what the fuck I'm agreeing to, bitch. Anyways, another person said, even though it has been confirmed time and time again, Hailey and Justin's relationship is slowly coming to an end. Now, the silence of it all, something that we've talked about a lot on this channel, is that their silence, is if they think it's working for them, I think it's doing the quite opposite. I think it's actually it's working against them, because they're leaving so much room for so many people to come up with their own narrative, storylines, conspiracies, all of these things. So I just feel like, girl, I don't know if you're doing the right thing by staying so silent, but girl, that's on you, honey. Another person said he was using his account himself in the past months and he was completely ignoring her, talking about Instagram. And he didn't even like the birthday post. He disappeared for 2 months. When he showed up again, up with her again, he was also miserable. They seemed unhappy and stressed around each other. And every time they appear together, we will see this too, they added, okay? Another person believed their marriage got off on the wrong foot, recalling how Hailey even said in an interview she called her parent after the first month, talking about how she couldn't take the marriage anymore. Fans noticed that the two were not together at several different stages throughout the weekend. And some other fans are noticing that anytime that they allegedly arrive and they leave, they always show up in different cars. So let's talk about this, best friend, because you know, you guys know how I feel about it. I'm like, look, if there is something going on or there isn't something going on, I would think that the public scrutiny is not helping. I would think that the headlines are not helping, bitch. I'm like, girl, help me help you, all right? Help me help you. Simple as that, bitch. Like, I will say, I obviously, I'm not a celebrity yet. But for real though, like, I feel like the more real you are with your public, the more real and raw you are and authentic you are, I feel like there is room for mistakes. There is room to be human. There is room for it. But if you are portraying this picture perfect life online, and then once there's something off, it's going to be magnified 5,000%, girl. So go the Selena Gomez route. Go the Paris Hilton route. Show your good, show your bad, show your everything in the middle. Don't just show beach photographs with a lip gloss. I'm sorry, but that's the truth in my eyes. And girl, listen, I'm nobody to Hailey Bieber. My opinion can rot in hell for all she cares about. You know what I mean? And I totally agree, bitch. Because her opinion could rot in hell too. I don't give a damn. But I will say this, you know, if she was more authentic and more real with her audience, and she would be like, you know, we arrive in separate cars because Justin, you know, he likes to sometimes dip earlier than I do, right? So why us both have to go if he wants to go home? That's a very normal thing in couples. That's a very normal thing in couples. A lot of couples do that. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like if they were just humanize the situations more, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Now, of course, like I always say, you could argue the fact that, you know, they don't have any, what's that thing called? Not any right, but they don't have any responsibility to speak out, right? And to even, you know, to share their personal life, but they are public figures, and every step they take, it gets, you know, magnified, it gets talked about, it gets criticized, and people invent their own narratives and storylines around their situations. For some situations that could be so incredibly easily, you know, talked about and easily debunked, but they choose to stay in that, which is something I don't quite understand. I talk a lot with my hand. I feel like Dorinda Medley from The Real Housewives of New York City. I'll tell you how I'm feeling. Not well, bitch. But, you know, so I just feel like there's a lot of things that they could easily avoid, but they don't do it. And that, you know, that's their problem, girl. At the end of the day, that's their problem. You know, arriving, leaving separately, easily debunked. Why did we go see different artists in different stages? Because he likes this song, I like that song. Do you know? Like, easy things. Just because you're in a marriage does not mean you're fucking super glued together. If my husband wanted to go see, I don't know, his favorite singer and my favorite singer was performing, or a singer he likes that I don't like, for example, he likes Sam Smith. I don't care for Sam Smith. If Sam Smith is performing on one stage and then I have, you know, I don't know, bitch, the Spice Girls performing on the other stage, I'm gonna go see the damn Spice Girls, right? So it's so easily debunked, all of these things, but they choose to be silent, and it just keeps growing into this massive thing, and there's no one else to blame but themselves. And that's what I gotta say about that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Again, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your love, your support, your kindness, and all of the love I got from my I Met Paris Hilton video. I don't take you guys for granted at all. And Justin and Hailey, you're going to be more loved if you were more real. That's it. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.